fuck. I thought part 2 was bad. 3 is a whole nother fucking level. What's up, HELLRAISERS? Welcome back to yet again another movie review. And I'm sorry for the long wait for Joyride 3. And I'm gonna have to be completely honest with you. I'm glad I waited, and I wish I would have waited some more. But I had to get this review out because I said I was going to get to it. And fuck. I thought Joyride 2 was bad, but holy shit, this movie is a whole nother level of fucking stupidity and misunderstanding. Rusty Nails is a fucking straight up ass goddamn magical wizard or some shit. But before I dive into the ugly of this movie, because there's nothing good about this piece of shit, let me give you a little bit of plot of what this movie is about. This movie tells you a story about fucking street racer who wants to go and catch this race rally or something like that. And they decided to do the dumbest shit ever, and that was drive past Rusty Nails. But really it was more innocent. They were just driving real fast, testing out this fucking car. And all of a sudden they almost ran Rusty Nails off the fucking road. And that's when Rusty Nails just decided, you know what, I'm gonna fuck with you because I got road rage. So that's the best plot I can possibly give, excuse me. But I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. I will have to apologize. I will have to apologize to Joyride 2 review. But even then, I don't regret anything I said about Joyride 2. But let me just stop wasting time and let's just dive straight into the fucking cons. That's right. Not one fucking good thing can be said about this fucking movie. Not one. Joyride 3 is called Joyride 3 Roadkill from 2014. And it's the reason why I never seen this movie. So in the beginning of this film, we open up with a fucking intense sex scene. And these two couples can't seem to do they dirty because they don't have the drugs to motivate them to do so. And so they got a walkie-talkie, which don't explain how they got the walkie-talkie. And they decided to do the dumbest shit ever, and that was get on the walkie-talkie so they can wheel somebody in to their hotel room and tell them to bring some drugs and some pink champagne and all that shit there. And so they can get the jump on him and take the drugs and the champagne. Then it turned out to be Rusty Nails, who just so happened to just be waiting on some shit to happen on the CB radio. He contact the girl literally sent a naked picture of herself. She text Rusty Nails a naked picture of herself. Oh shit. And so Rusty Nails show up and the boy opened the door, tried to hit him in the head with a fucking lamp. Rusty Nails grabbed the boy by the neck, grabbed his arm and threw him into the room and closed the door. It cut to a scene where they on Rusty Nails' truck. And they're driving and there's a chain tied to both of the couple. And there's some drug on the truck windshield. So the girl grabbed the drug and killed them both. You know what, I wanna oh my god, I want to end this review right here, but I'm going to keep going. I got more shit to talk about. Another con for me will have to be what I said in the second film. Rusty Nails in this movie. What the fuck? Rusty Nails is a motherfucking joke. Like, I don't know what it is, but right here seems to be hurting. I don't know what it's called, but right here seems to be hurting. But I'm talking. I don't know what it is. But like I said, Rusty Nails is a fucking joke in this movie, okay? Because he was yelling and screaming just to be doing it. And when he was trying to be intimidating, it sounds like this motherfucker just had road rage. Like in the first film, it sounded like in the second film, it sounded like he had a very bad day. But in this film, it just sounded like he just got road rage because these racers ran right past his truck and tried to make him crash. But, yeah, yelling and screaming is not what makes anybody scary or intimidating. And so when you try to do that shit for Rusty Nails, it just comes off to be just so off-putting, but in the wrong way. Not in a good way, but in the wrong way. So Rusty Nails, another thing about Rusty Nails to me is that he was in the light way too many fucking times. I mean, this movie is bright as fuck and poor fucking quality for the name of God. What the fuck is going on? What with the quality of this shit? Part 2, the same fucking way. Terrible fucking quality. But anyway, this movie is just so fucking bad. I swear. I felt like my eyes were bleeding. It wasn't physically bleeding, but it felt like it. That's how dingy this shit looked. I said this shit 1,000 times on my channel. Movies that is made for TV make my channel look like a fucking masterpiece. But yeah, this fucking shit with Rusty Nails was just absolutely baffling. Another con for me will have to be, so our main 5 leads go to this diner. And everybody in this fucking town is just absolutely strange and evil and rude as all hell. Literally, every fucking person in this town is fucking weird. As if like everybody in this town just having a very fucking bad day. And Rusty Nails just doesn't make this shit any better. I mean, literally, there's a guy sitting in the diner who they go up to and they just ask a simple question. What can we take to get to this certain place faster? And the guy just have this strange fucking outburst and he's saying shit that doesn't make sense. Connecting things that doesn't quite go. I mean, everybody in this town is fucking weird and strange as fuck. So in the first film, I gotta talk about this, okay? In the first film, there were 2 brothers. They had an incident with their car. They go to the auto zone to get it fixed. He talked him out of $50. He installed a CB radio. They go to towing around with it. Okay. Part 2. They break into Rusty Nails' fucking house, steal his car that had the CB radio in it. This piece of shit movie right here, the 3rd installment, and these characters got walkie-talkie in one car and got a radio in another car. So they already have the shit. Whatever. And so this is how they set the movie up. These characters already have this shit. You know what? Movie plots nowadays couldn't be more obvious than some shit like this. Are they even fucking trying? This movie came out in 2014. You tell me not one motherfucker couldn't come up with a better way to execute a motherfucking plot. And then, really, that's not really the main attraction, really. Like the whole radio thing. It's just that Rusty Nails got a fucking computer in his car. Now, I'm pretty sure a truck driver does have that. They do got computers in their car. And they can't look up a certain location because they are truck drivers, so they gotta deliver shit. But the way Rusty Nails seems to do it, it's almost like he making his mission to fuck with these people just because they drove past his fucking truck real fast and he almost drove off the road. To me, it seems like the writing tried really hard to lean into that. That's all I'm saying. Because the whole plot doesn't move the movie forward at all. It really don't. It's just exposition of just setting shit up just so they can make another Joyride film that I wish was never fucking made. Moving on to the next con. The fucking poor ass characters. You know what? I'm so sick of bad acting. I really am. I've said this so many times. If you're gonna act, could you like at least put some effort in it? These characters will do things that just make you just go like, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you doing that? So there's a scene in here where one of our main characters, which is one of the girls, she said, let's call the cops and explain what had happened. And the boy clearly just said, no, we're not calling the cops. We don't need to call the cops. Because, no, we don't need to call the cops. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. Don't call the cops. Why the fuck would you not call the cops? Obviously a guy tried to run you off the fucking road, you fucking dick. But no, we don't need to call the cops. Because why would we call the cops? Because we don't need to call the cops. No. And another con for me is the fucking dialogue. Oh my god. If you would have told me Rob Zombie wrote this film, I would have actually fucking believed it. Because these motherfucking characters would say something that does not fucking fit the situation that they're in. Not to mention the fact that the lines wasn't well executed due to how bad the fucking acting is. Nothing in this movie that these characters said will make you feel for them. I'm sorry, feel for them. You don't care. The moment that this movie fucking started, I swear to God, I wanted everyone to fucking die. And so that this movie can end it less than 15 seconds or 15 minutes. That's how fucking bad the dialogue was in this piece of shit movie. This shit gets worse. And another con for me would have to be, obviously we all know Rusty Nails is a fucking human. Last I recall, Rusty Nails is a fucking human being. He is a fucking dude. Okay? He's a dude. And in this movie, they got this motherfucker teleporting all over the fucking place. There was a scene where they actually indicated that Rusty Nails was dead. And some fucking how this bitch came back to life. I'm not making this shit up. This motherfucker came back to life. He's a human being. He's a fucking dude. He's not a fucking goddamn musician. He's not a fucking supernatural force. He's a fucking human being. This motherfucker was teleporting. Look, I ain't making this shit up. He was literally like teleporting to like scene to scene as if like he knew our 5 main protagonists were gonna be someplace. Really? And my final con, I kinda already touched on it, is the fact that the quality in this film, it feels like they use a very expensive camera, but the camera they used had a lot, and I mean a lot, of bright shots that it was almost too bright, worse than part 3. It seems like the fucking director didn't know how to light his movie. Because during the daytime in the film, it is just too damn bright. And then at the nighttime of the scene, it's too damn dark. Like, dude, what the fuck? Light your movie, dude. Light your shit. Low budget fucking filmmakers is always going to be inspiring for me. And I want to be a filmmaker myself. And I can understand. Lighting your film can be hard. It can be. But there's a lot of settings that can help you. Even if you don't have the best equipment to light your scene, at least you can do is try. And in this fucking film, nobody on the set fucking tried. 20th Century Fox gave them some money to make another fucking film, and they did. And this fucking film is... Anyway, my overall thoughts is that Joyride 3 Roadkill, which should have been named Joyride 3 Hot Fucking Piece of Shit Garbage, is a very bad movie. This movie tried to walk that line of it's so bad it's good, and for whatever reason, it just didn't work, and they shot themselves everywhere in the fucking body. Everywhere. This movie gets a master fucking F from me. Fuck this movie. Fuck off. Anyway, 55.7% of people is not subscribed. So that means you gotta drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on that fucking bell notification so that when I drop another lit video for the channel, you'll be the first ones to get it. And I hope to catch you Hellraisers in my next video. Peace.